Let's see if this one will work.
This one has to be, can't delete it right now. I think the other one's still open. There we go.
Hello.
How about now, Ashley?
Is this better?
Can you hear us now? You're folding your laundry. You can fold mine when you're done.
Yeah.
Can you hear us?
You can.
I think they're still on the other one.
Hello again. Can you hear us?
Hi, Denise. Can you hear us? Hey, Marlene.
Ashley said yeah.
Oh, great. Wonderful. Okay. Hey, Zach. How are you?
Hello.
It's cold enough for that. Hi, Stephanie. How are you? Welcome in. So good to see everybody. We've been gone for quite some time. We've been very, very ill. And so we're not quite completely better, but we're getting there. Kind of choppy. Yep, the wind, I think, is probably making it a mess. Hi, Shirley. How are you? I didn't realize our internet was so spotty until I get on the laptop. And then, so let me see if I can make a couple of adjustments. No. Okay, so because it's spotty, we won't keep you very long. We just wanted to come in and touch base because we haven't heard yet. Well, we've talked a little bit online to some of you, but like being able to be on here to talk to you has been non-existent for at least 13 days. And so it's been difficult when you get used to having you guys around and talking all the time and being able to, like some of the lives for days I couldn't participate in, probably well over a week. So, you know, it's hard when you get used to doing that. It's like missing family, right? Hey, Bri Michelle, how are you? Welcome in. What are you guys working on? What are you doing? As the new year has started, I feel like I'm already behind because we're 10 days in and I've managed to complete one project in that 10 days. And yeah, but it is what it is. Nothing else I can do about that, right? So we wanted to come in and touch base with everybody and say hello and thank you. For those of you who've been going back, why do you feel like a failure, Zach? You're not a failure. Tell us why you feel like that. For those of you who've been going back watching old videos and liking and commenting, we really appreciate that. Our channel definitely took a dive in the past 13 days since we haven't been able to put anything up, especially since we had been doing the stitch marker advent calendar. If you haven't seen that, go back and check it out. Cindy from Life and Yarn Tangled did an excellent job with that. You had to frog your project 2 times already. We all go through it, Zach. It's okay. I had to frog a project the other day, at least part of it, because I missed a stitch. And I'm like, that's such a rookie mistake, but it happens to all of us. It's not a rookie mistake. It happens all the time. You just get busy and you skip something, or you're trying to figure it out. That just means the next time you go to do that project that you'll absolutely know what you did wrong, or you learn a lesson that you're never going to do that project again. And I'm real good at learning those projects. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up as you come in. But I have a long list of projects I would like to start for the year, but it's going to have to wait until probably after January. I have a few that I'm going to start, but all the big ones are going to have to wait till after January. It is cold here. I don't know what the temperature is, but I know it's cold.
32 degrees last time I checked.
And it rained all day yesterday. We had possible flooding in the area. The main road that we drive through in our county, I noticed today almost had water in the road, which is very rare. That only happens like once every 6 years or so. It's okay, Zach. I'm hungry too. I need to go eat dinner. But yeah, in parts where we live, it's rainy and muddy and nasty, and other parts it's icy and snow. So it just depends on which part of the world you're going through right now. Maritza, hola, how are you?
Hello.
Good to see you. I do too. It's cute. So some of you already know if you were in Mara's live this week. I can't remember what day. It might have been last night. I don't remember. But I did make mention in there, but we do have some news that we wanted to share. Very recent news, actually. Has nothing to do with yarn other than it means I'm going to be crocheting a lot. But Good, Tank. Good. I'm going to be a grandma for the first time. So we found out last week that yep, there's a baby on the way. And we don't know, boy, girl, or whatever. It's still very, 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 very new in the process, like 4 weeks. So we are just now getting started. But yeah, first grandbaby. So we're excited. I'd started making the baby blankets, but the oldest one was the last one I was going to make the baby blanket for to put in a hope chest. So now I got to hurry up and fix his. His was the oldest. His was the one I was going to do last. I didn't. Wasn't sure what color to do for his, so I hadn't, and I just picked up Luke's because he told me what color. So thank you,
and
thank
Mom's
you very much.
Done.
Yep, Auntie Kristen.
I'm gonna be an aunt.
Yep, for the first time. Yep, definitely something different. Luke's gonna be an uncle. Kristen found out the day before her birthday, so yep, early birthday present. Aw, thank you. Hey Lisa, how are you? Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you, Marlene. Thanks, Zach. Yeah, we're pretty excited. Thank you, Denise. So that's our news, and definitely some good news to start the new year. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I don't do a lot of baby stuff other than blankets. Well, it's like we were talking last night. The baby's probably going to decide, because that's how that works. Tank, with the names, they figure out what they're going to call you.
Yeah.
But I prefer Nana, because that's what my kids called my mom, and I don't even know how that happened. I do know that my nephews called her Nina because her name is Juanita, and my sister-in-law would always call her Juanita instead of calling her whatever. And somehow they picked up on it and they shortened it to Nina. So she became, instead of Nita or Nana, she became, like, her name would have been Juanita. You would have let it be Nita. They called her Nina. So she became Nina. Thank you, Brim Michelle. Your Nana, and Honey is Papa T. Yeah, I think that my husband wants to be called Pops.
Really?
Or Pops, yep. And I'm going to be Nana, but we're going to answer to anything. That's just how that's going to work. We all know that. But yeah, I like Nana, and it makes me think of my mom, and it makes me very happy. But yeah, that's our exciting news. So we're going to see, I think, due date is sometime in September. So, yeah. So it's exciting. It's very exciting. It's a new chapter for all of us, and something that we're getting used to. So, yeah, I'm excited for that. So that's where we stand with that. Channel wise, we're working on. I'm about to lose the computer.
No.
Channel wise, we are working on. First of all, we're working on whatever crochet projects we're going to start for the year. There's not going to be, every Tuesday we're doing this and every Wednesday. No, not going to happen. It's just, y'all know we don't roll like that. So it's going to be whatever we decide to do. But I'm working on a list of items that I want to make in 2024. And I'm going to start picking from that list of things I want to make. I do have a couple that were held over from 2023 that I didn't get to make. And I think at least one of them is just pure intimidation, which is stupid because it's really not a difficult project. Probably do it. It's just not having the confidence.
Are we back?
Are we back? Can you hear us? It's not moving.
No, it won't. It did this last time I went live. It only go up so much.
Okay.
Green.
Yes,
marks.
you can hear us?
Okay.
Yay, good. So we won't stay very long. I just wanted you guys to find out what's happening in our lives, that, out of all the bad stuff that's been going on with the sickness and everything. Yeah, you shook the whole thing.
Sorry.
It is, good to hear some good news. Thank you, Shirley. We appreciate that. And so we're looking forward to that. You all can spam us with all those different baby patterns and things like that. I normally don't do booties, and I normally don't do hats. I don't know. I have done quite a few diaper covers. I've done cocoons. I remember when my oldest was born, I made him a sweater. I probably will never do that again. Nope. No interest.
Never.
Nope. It's a pain. It's a pain, and they come out looking like just a little box with sleeves, and I didn't like it. If it's a girl, there may be a dress, that kind of thing, but not anything else. So anyway, if anybody has a baby pattern that you think you just have to, Bod's New Kids on the Block. Oh, I want to do that just because of the name. That's funny.
I did. We celebrated a couple days early because me and my dad had to work, but it was still really good.
It's the nature of the beast when everybody has a different work schedule. So 2 days before her birthday, we had dinner, and everybody got to choose where they wanted to. We generally bring dinner home, especially since, the big C word. We tend not too much like that, and I just prefer to bring it home. And she wanted cheesecake instead of cake, so that's what she got.
I don't like cake.
Yep. And she got a very special birthday present that is not appropriate for YouTube.
I thought you want me to say, I'm like, I can't say that.
It's a protection implement. So
thank you, Tank.
Yeah. So she is now 18, and will graduate in May. So we're looking forward to that. So we'll have a graduation party and then a baby shower. So
planning them back to back.
That's exactly it, Tank. That's what she got, a pink one.
We do?
Oh, yeah?
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Marlene. I hope you had a great birthday. She actually shares the same birthday with a cousin, and it's his parents' anniversary, too. So it's all in the same day.
And my friend's mom's birthday.
Yeah. Molly's? No. Who?
Morgan.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Not pink? Well, yeah. But that's what she got, and it's small, so that when she gets to the point where, which in West Virginia, you can protect yourself openly at 18, but she has to take a class first. So,
and I'm still in school.
Yeah, so it doesn't really do her much good. She can't take it to school on school property or have it around anything like that. But the way she works late at night and stuff, we just wanted her to be able to be protected just in case. So that's how we roll in this family. I know not everybody feels that way, and you're entitled to your opinion, but we, matter of fact, for Christmas, they also each get, every year they get something that, when, you know how everybody collects ornaments and then at the end they have a collection of ornaments. Well, in our house, we collect those things. And then when you leave the house, you have a collection. Yeah, right. And that way we know that you can fend for yourself. And if need be, you can provide food for yourself if it comes to that position. So my dad was an avid hunter. And so, yeah. Happy New Year, Jeannie. How are you?
Hello.
So glad to see you. I'm so glad you're still kicking. We are too, barely, but we're kicking. I figured everybody thought we had passed away because we were gone so long. If you're in the Facebook group, you knew, because I posted when I felt like I could post. Like there were days I didn't touch Facebook. I didn't watch TV. I slept. That's what I did all day and all night, and went to the bathroom. It was a lot of fun. Yeah. Hi, Lydia, honey. How are you?
Hello.
So, yeah. So, yeah.
I don't like being that sick.
Me either. Yeah, Lisa, that's kind of how we roll in our family. That's it has been for 2 or 3 years now that they've gotten older, that's their Christmas thing. And it's not new.
This is the 3rd year.
It's not new. We can't afford that kind of stuff. We do pawn shops and things like that, but we've gotten really good deals. And that way, all my kids are avid hunters and fishermen and all of that kind of stuff.
Fisherwomen,
fisher people. They fish. We live near the rivers. They fish. We live where the 3 rivers meet. You can't get away from it. So they fish and they hunt and they do all those kinds of things. And yeah. Lydia, are you feeling better? Lydia was very sick too. Ooh. Lydia works at Dairy Queen.
I do too.
She was so excited to find out you work at Dairy Queen. But yeah, so that's what she got for her birthday. And then she bought herself a couple of new tires.
Yeah.
Some birthday present, but it's it's called adulthood, right?
And I'm about to buy a belated birthday present. I need to get some brakes.
Yep. So that's kind of how we roll. She said, I don't want to be an adult. I don't know anybody that does. I'm so sorry, Lydia. It takes a while to get over some of this stuff. The stuff that's going around that I've heard people talking about is very difficult to get over. You have to stay very hydrated and make sure that you're taking care of yourself. I know there were probably 5 days that I couldn't hold anything down other than a couple of bites of applesauce, and that's like all day. And so
That's all I could hold down.
I made sure to drink lots of liquids, water and Gatorade and
Body
7-Up
Armor.
and Body Armors and things like that, because that was and even sometimes that I couldn't hold down. But yeah. So stay hydrated. Make sure you're not getting dehydrated. Tank, I'm telling you, this was what I considered to be stomach flu. But then somebody said maybe norovirus, which, is the stomach flu in the winter. But this was legit. I was, let's see, 26, 26, I was at least 10 days. 10 days. And now I'm on the recruit, like 10 days of being sick, at least 8 days without being able to keep anything solid down other than applesauce. The first 5 days, nothing would stay down, except for a couple bites of applesauce. After that, I was able to increase a little bit each time. And it was the 6th day, I guess. Let me see. Yeah, on the 6th day, I ate, but I still got sick. And so it was 10 days before I felt like I had any energy again. And I'm still recovering. I'm still rebuilding my immune system. It was horrible. Yeah, I would not have been able to sit here and Tank. Yes. That's
exactly what it is.
See, I'm afraid to say that because people are going to think I'm nuts, but it literally is what's happened. And I have issues anyway. So like I have IBS and all that jazz. So then, you don't know the difference. But when you're so sick that you can't lift your head, like I would think it was a chore to get up and go to the bathroom. TMI, I know. But I felt like I was going to pass out. I was so weak. Like we were really struggling. And I got it. And then about 2 days later, I think my husband got it. And then she didn't get it. Like I got it on the 26th.
I started getting sick on the 6th.
So all that time apart, and she didn't come around. And so she still got sick. I mean, it's ridiculous.
It's crazy.
Kristen, what's your favorite thing to make at Dairy Queen?
Oh, okay. I love to make anything that I have to do the little curl for. So I love making cones. I love making sundaes. And we make all of our Dilly Bar, Buster Bar, and ice cream sandwiches in-house. So I love doing those. But, like, my all-time, every time someone orders it, I, like, do a happy dance, is the Heath Caramel Brownie Confection.
Why?
They're pretty. I love to make them pretty.
Okay.
And when you take them to the people, they're like, ah.
Jeannie, your puppy's keeping you busy. 2-year-old, we have a puppy. If for anybody that didn't know, we got in October. For those who don't know the backstory, we've had several dogs throughout the years, but we had a Boston Terrier that we rescued. Pre-2016. I can't remember what year. And we had him for several years. I think he was 4 when we got him. And he died when he was 10, which was 2 years ago. And I'm not going back to do the math, but whatever. Mm-hmm. And I loved him. He was my baby. Like he was here when my brother passed. He was my support system. He stayed with me. I had my teeth pulled. He was there laying with me and protecting me. And so, just comfort. And so when he passed, it took me 2 years to get to the point where I felt I was still questioning it. I really didn't think I was ready, but I knew that the kids were ready. So I had a friend and she had a Boston that was an oopsie. She was going to have her dog fixed and it turned out she was pregnant and she had 2 pups. And so, 2 that I know of, there may have been others, 2 that I've seen. And so she gave us one and he's called Hot Rod and he's our little Hot Rod mess because he is a mess. He's so cute. He keeps us busy. Pure water. Yes, Tank. Hey, Faith, how are you?
Hey, what's your favorite?
She likes to make cookie dough sundaes with hot fudge.
That sounds good. We don't have that, but that sounds good.
Is that one of those concoctions you just
we make concoctions too. If you have cocoa fudge, try strawberry and cocoa fudge in a milkshake.
Yum.
I haven't tried it.
Covered strawberries?
But my coworker swears by it.
What was that thing that you made that I like that had mocha and...
Was it the white mocha chip? Or the caramel mocha? shake.
Caramel mocha.
The caramel mocha shake. Do y'all have that?
Yum.
Because it is literally just mocha mix, caramel, and either chocolate chunks or cone coating. And Mom loves it.
Jeannie, this was the worst Christmas I've had in all my life. I will honestly say that. Short of the year that my father died. My father died on December 16th, 2015. And then Christmas fell, right after that, 9 days later. That was bad. You're allergic to strawberries? Oh my goodness, I love strawberries. You have to try that. I'm in love with it. This has been a rough Christmas for many reasons. But for the main reason, I think it was just so hard. The time was like boom, 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 boom. Everybody's, hey, Patty, how are you? Good to see you. Welcome in. So good to see you here. Thanks for dropping in. The time for Christmas just went boom, boom, boom. It was like a lightning flash. And I don't know why that is. I don't know if it's that we're too caught up in life.
I don't know.
I love strawberries so much. Oh,
they're
I love cinnamon too, and I'm allergic to cinnamon. I would eat cinnamon.
I eat cinnamon even though I'm allergic, which Mom's like.
I do some, but I really want, what I really want right now, and I've been craving, is cinnamon toast with the cinnamon and sugar.
I do too.
Like my mama used to lather it with butter and sprinkle the cinnamon and sugar on top, and I can't have it. I want it so bad.
Like, y'all are going to see in my mood project that after so long I quit doing the month markers because I seriously don't know when the month started and ended. Because this last, like, 4
flew.
Like, just went bam. And I don't know if it's... But you felt the same. I'm like, maybe it's just because I'm a senior this year, but it has went bam.
Oh, tank. Yeah, you can't mess with that. Now, see, mine, a lot of mine is oil-based. The cinnamon oil that they put on, like the pine cones and stuff like that, or in the candy, gets in my sinus passages, and it can cause me, I hyperventilate. I can't breathe, like I'm choking. And Joann's, I had a situation in there one day when I went to the back. I went straight to the back, turned around, and walked right back out because I couldn't breathe, and I had trouble for 24 hours. It was horrible. But, yeah. Forgot what I was talking about. You're talking about your mood blanket.
Before that, you know how time has flown by.
Yeah, Christmas just seemed like, I love Christmas, and I catch a lot of flack from locals because I start celebrating on my birthday, October 24th. But it's just for me. I'm not bothering anybody else. But apparently, if I post anything about Christmas, I get whack-a-mole. Back. She said Christmas. Back. It's like, it's not even Thanksgiving yet. Bop. Bop her in the head. And yeah, it's ridiculous. Oh, I love our chocolate lab. We have a black lab, not chocolate lab, but I love our lab. We've had 2 of those too. A lab shepherd mix. How cute.
She's also a attention seeker. She was over here laying at my feet like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah. 4 pounds of frozen strawberries and homemade whipped cream. Yeah. And now you can't eat it.
That's sad.
It's sad.
See, I feel bad for people who are allergic to peanut butter because I love anything peanut butter. Like, I feel so bad. And now I feel bad because you're allergic to strawberries. Strawberry is the best flavor. I'm sorry.
Peanut butter is such a bad allergy because, like, I have to even be careful when I take peanut butter sandwiches to work, which I take often because I like them and it's quick and easy. But if you open it up in a room and there's a child that comes in later, like if you throw it in the trash and they have a peanut allergy and it's bad enough, they can have an allergic reaction.
And at work, we have to, if someone says, hey, I have an allergy, we have to like sanitize. We're supposed to anyway. But
so yeah. Christmas moved too fast for me. I like to take time and enjoy it. I don't feel like I got to listen to the Christmas music as much as I wanted to. The movies this time, I just wasn't feeling. I usually watch Hallmark and all the Home Alone and all that stuff. I just wasn't feeling watching them this year. I don't know what it was. I really don't know what it was. It just seemed like it was, I don't know. I think I just don't know, guys. I don't know what it was. I just know that Christmas for me did not seem the same. And it's nothing personally that was going on because we're all good. It's just, it didn't seem the same for the first time ever. And I've always been the Christmas kid at heart. And so it worries me because I don't want to feel that way. I want to enjoy Christmas. And I think too, we were just wrapped up in so many things. We got the new puppy and,
a lot happened at once.
Wax strippers, really, that they use on the floors. My dad used to do that for a living. Those things are nasty. But I hope next year will be different. I have to have hope that next year will be different. And one of the things we waited till the last minute to do was to go locally to our state fair and watch the lights. And I'm glad I went. I wasn't going to go. And I thought, well, we've been every year. It's the same old thing. It was different this year, and it was so much fun. And I
I
think
love it.
more focus on that and less focus on the stress of everything. There was some financial stress towards Christmas because my husband's job kind of cut hours a little bit. So, but not so bad that it was, we made it work. It wasn't that big a deal, and it's not about money anyway. He's not. He's sleeping, Lydia. But there are some videos that he's been in recently.
He's been in them recently.
He's been in some videos, and on our Facebook group, there's pictures of him wearing a sweater that Krista made for him. He's
sleeping right now.
He's a little fireball.
I came home today and I opened the door and he was sleeping in his cage, and I opened the door and automatically started like watching me.
He doesn't go in the cage unless nobody's home. And we left, and Kristen was coming home 20 minutes later, and you would have thought that we sent him to the abyss forever. Yeah.
He acted like he hadn't attention in hours when it had been 15 minutes, 20 minutes max.
Jeannie, we didn't have a whole lot of snow either. I think Christmas Day was more like rain and nasty, like muddy mess. And that's one of the problems I'm having right now is that I don't like cold, but if it's going to be cold, I want to see snow. And so today we drove around the mountain. I had some things to go do. And the mountain is like night and day. Down here, we're walking in mud and mud puddles. Up on the mountain, they still have ice and snow. Lots of it. Like the ground is covered, So to me, that was peaceful today to go see that. It's snowing right now where you're at, Lydia. Oh my goodness, I wish.
It was snowing when I left school today, but it was only like a couple flurries here and there.
It's just insane here. Like you can be where we live and drive 15 minutes either way. Well, maybe 20, 25 minutes either way, either direction you want to go. And you're covered up with snow. But where we live, it's like there's a fire pit under us or something. There's no snow here.
There is no snow. I don't know if it's because we live like beside, like the mountain is here and we're literally here.
We're in the valley. Like the mountain comes down, we're in the valley.
How? I'm not even in the camera. Mountain here. How? How is there no snow here, but there's snow here?
Well, and usually when I was a kid, I live in the same place I did when I was a kid. We would get like 2 foot of snow. Legit 18 to 24 inches of snow, and you would be out of school for a week. So I think that was part of, Christmas came and went, and I still would have been a little depressed at the way it was so quick, but I would have felt better had I not gotten sick the day after Christmas and then was sick the rest of the time the kids were off from school. So they went back to school on the 2nd. I was sick that entire time and even after that. So it was difficult for me because I didn't get to spend time with them doing the things we normally do and, being together. And so then I thought, well, they'll be all right because what'll happen is we'll get snow and they'll be out for a week because it always happens that way in January.
Yeah.
Nope. No days. They've had, today was a 3-hour delay, but it was due to flooding.
Yes, it was 2 hour early out, but it was also due to flooding.
8 inches of snow last night. Oh my goodness. Then rain, then sun, then high 48. Good grief.
Okay.
That's like West Virginia, all 4 seasons in the same day.
Yeah, really.
The west side of the mountain, so you get it if it snows a lot. We don't get anything. Like, it was spitting snow the other day. I don't understand. Here, we used to get snow all the time.
Like, I think the most amount of snow I remember is maybe a foot and a quarter of snow.
That's been a long time.
It has been since I was little.
I know in 2009, 2009, we got a blizzard, and it was so bad that everybody got snowed in because it was my 10-year anniversary, and my husband got snowed in at work for 3 days where he worked. Yep, Spring got it. She lives on the mountaintop. She's 45 minutes from us, and so she's in an area where they get more than what we get too.
Yeah.
Every school was closed due to a snow day. The way we sit in West Virginia, up here is the Panhandle, and we are down in the south. So all of this Panhandle was closed yesterday, I think, due to snow, and we instead had the rain. 9 inches overnight. I can't remember. Like I said, 2009 is the last time I can really remember. Like when I was going to college back in the 90s, it would be icy and snowy. I remember one time my dad drove me because it's 45 minutes away to school when I was a commuter. And he kept saying, the roads are so bad, you're not driving. So he drove me. We got all the way over there, and then they canceled school. Back then, they didn't have a whole lot of communications set up where you could, they just didn't cancel school. And then they canceled, and we had to turn around and drive right back home, and it was a solid sheet of ice. So,
oh no.
yeah, that's where she's going to school.
Yay.
So, but now it doesn't get that bad. So,
Yeah,
I would just like to see one good snow. And I'm really sick of
snow so bad.
I think I'm more sick of hearing these forecasts of, oh, well, it's going to snow 6 inches tonight, and this, and upper elevations will have 6, and lower will have 2 to 3, and then you get up the next morning and there's nothing.
Rain.
Yeah, and I know there's no shade on forecasters. I know they can only do what they can do. It's no big deal, but there's just been so many shifts in the weather where the weather has changed at the last second, and then boom, like we were literally supposed to get pounded last week. Day after day after day. Storm, 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 storm,
like,
storm.
We also, we celebrated my birthday because one, my dad had to work, but 2, storms were going to be awful. And then it ended up just being some rain.
Friday and Saturday was supposed to be horrible. Kristen was supposed to work Saturday. Her dad was supposed to be at work Saturday. Her brother was supposed to have an archery tournament. All of this surrounded by ice and snow. And we were supposed to get pounded. And we got zip. Zip. Not a thing. Nothing.
Not even a
The only thing we got yesterday was lots and lots and lots of rain and wind. The wind was so bad that our new little puppy was losing his mind because everything he heard outside, he thought something was coming in the house. So at 2:30 in the morning, I hear him, no, you're good. So my youngest grabbed him and took him and cuddled him up so he'd stop being worried. He was scared to death. Bless his little heart. But anyway, we can't stay long. I just wanted to come and say thank you for all of you who've been watching and liking and commenting and subscribing and all that jazz while we've been sick. We appreciate you more than you know, the prayers and the comments and just the encouragement as we're trying to do it. Kristen, do you make ice cream cakes? Oh, boy.
Oh, yes, I do. There's only 2 people in my store who does it. Do you?
Yep, she's one of the only ones.
We had a ton, and let's see. Over the summer, probably spring, I was trained. And we had probably about 3 or 4. One of them quit. Then another one quit. And then he had me training a couple people, but that was just in case of emergency. So it's just me and one other person.
She gets called in all the time to go make cakes.
Yeah, but I like doing them.
But to be fair, she used to decorate cakes outside of that, like regular cakes. Yeah. So she liked to do that. And it did
take
3 of them, she says. Yeah. 76 mile an hour winds. I don't know how bad it got here. I know in the middle of the night I couldn't sleep. It was really loud and very scary. Scary thought to think, what might go flying, especially around through here. You never know. But yeah. So we just want to say thank you guys for all you've done. Thank you for being there and supporting us. We're still here. We did do some videos today. Hopefully the internet will kick back in and I'll be able to upload those. I'm not going to try tonight because I know what happens when I try to do it and everybody's home and the stuff is carrying on. Thank you, Tank. Oh, we do have one other thing that happened too. We hit 700 subscribers, I think on her birthday.
It was on my birthday because you told me when I came home from work.
Yeah. So we needed just a few and we put that out there. And so we're still striving to get there. It's slowly but surely we're going. But we did hit 700 subscribers. I can't imagine 700 people actually want to listen. But you know what?
Listen to us babble.
We will take it. We will take every bit of it. We enjoy every bit of it. We love each and every one of you and think so highly of you.
It was Sunday. Or not Sunday. Saturday.
Yep. 703. Yep. Woo woo.
Yeah. We
are moving right along. It's slowly but surely moving on up. I feel like the train. I think I can. We actually, our hours were up quite a bit. And then, 13 days of no content kind of smacked that. But yeah, they'll go back. Glad you're feeling better. Excited about the baby.
You.
We are too. I'll be more excited when I know what. Just pray. Pray for health and wellness and all that kind of stuff. It's important. And everything's in God's hands. So, it is what it is. We're going to put it in his hands and go from there and see what happens. But we are excited. I started not to say anything because you never know, what's going to happen. It is very early on. But it's kind of hard. You guys are family. It's kind of hard to keep secrets like that.
We want to tell y'all.
Yeah, we want to tell the world. There's going to be a baby as a blessing, you know. God has chosen to bless our family, and so we're excited about that. I'm too young to be a grandma, but okay. God says it's time. It's time.
Oh, but you've already made 1, 2 baby blankets and a dress for a baby.
Yeah, that's because I want to make sure something was here in case I like kick the bucket. Because I thought it was going to be quite some time before that happened, before we were bringing babies into this world. So, you know, I just wanted to make sure I had stuff prepared. I made stuff for everybody else. And as you can tell, I've got the gray hair to match it. I said, boy, that's gotten really gray lately. Tank, she gets mad when I say stuff like that. But you know, I mean, you never know. There's a time appointed, right? And you never know when it's your time. And
I tell her she has to be here when I have kids.
well, I don't not control that either. I just want to make sure that my grandbabies are taken care of. If I happen not to be here, I want them to have something from Nana. So, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. So, Tank, we actually use the pistachio yarn that I want in one of the lives. Yep, we are. And made a star baby blanket for Kristen because she loves that pistachio green color. So I have that one finished. It's in the hope chest for Kristen. And I'm working on Luke's. His is a camo. He's the last one that would need it because he's the youngest.
And you made his first.
No, I made
you made mine first, but then you made his.
And then I've got to come up with something for this one. But I kind of want to wait and see. But then I kind of want to go ahead and do something to do a neutral. Hey, Mara, how are you, honey?
Hello.
You're catching us on the backside. We're getting ready to leave in a little bit, but we were just sharing the news that I am gonna be a Nana. Kristen's gonna be an auntie, and we reached 700 subscribers, and we actually feel good enough to actually come back and do something a little bit. Mara is a Gigi. Aw, I love it. We actually announced it on Mara's live, I think yesterday. But I thought we would announce it on ours a little bit. Mara, I hope you had a good day. Mara is a teacher.
Aw.
Yep. That's what Kristen wants to be.
Yep.
She's already started, but fixing to be a Gigi. Aww. That's right. Fixing to be a Gigi. That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, guys, we're going to say goodnight because I'm tired.
I have school tomorrow.
And she has school tomorrow.
And work.
Yep, it's been a week. She missed 2 days of school this week. And
yeah, luckily it wasn't much.
Then they had a 3-hour delay this morning, so it was good. She had time to get up and try to feel better. Yeah. A Gigi in 5 to 7 years. Yeah, I thought mine would be that too. Doesn't always work that way. We love you all. Thank you for your support. Thank you for commenting and liking and subscribing and supporting us and praying and the emails and the messages and the comments in the Facebook group and all the things.
Birthday wishes.
Birthday wishes. All the things you all do. Hi, Jen. How are you? It's good to see you. We're getting ready to say goodbye, but we wanted to let everybody know that I'm going to be a Nana. Thank you, Mara. And that we reached 700 subscribers. And we do have some videos that we're going to start putting out. I know we've been gone for like 13 days. We've been sick, but we're going to come back at it and see how we can go. Thank you, Jan. I appreciate that so much. So that's all we're going to say today. As bad as I hate to leave because everybody's coming in and we want to talk, but maybe we'll be able to come again live another time. So I need to go and rest a little bit because, like I said, I'm still not 100% and I'm tired. So we're going to go. We hope you all have a great week. Don't forget to be kind because
Universal's journey.
And we will have some updates on what to look for on the channel. There's not going to be any like scheduled things, but just what we're going to be doing and some updates for Bumblebees in the next week or so. So love you guys. Have a good night. Bye. It's okay, Sonia. We love you. You can watch the replay and go find out what our big news is. Bye.